Hello, I'm Dr. John Smelcer, and welcome to episode 108 of Ahtna 101. I remember when this all began 5-6 years ago, and I hadn't posted a single one. 100 episodes seems so far away, and now we're getting near the end at 108. I'm in my hospital room again. I'm at a cancer center, and they just changed my chemo bags, so I'm free of my chemo bags for a little bit till they bring another one in. And I always love that little bit of time where I can run around the building and get some exercise and see other people and get out of my stupid room. But anyhow, we're still working on plants. I wanted to say something, that plants, there's a lot of plants in the world, right? I mean, all you gotta do is walk outside in the woods and you'll see tons of different plants. And in Ahtna, about 5% of all words in Ahtna are related to plants. And I would suspect it's actually higher, but we just haven't remembered the names of every plant everywhere so far, culturally. But 5% is a lot of words. So happens that about 5% of our words are of Russian origin, which makes sense since Russia owned Alaska for a while, that things that they would have traded with us, particularly things that were not naturally or indigenous or that we didn't manufacture, like firearms and stuff, would have Russian loanwords. So when they traded it to us, we'd say, oh, I'd like 5 of these. And so I thought I'd go down the obvious list. They would be agricultural products, things that were farmed and animal and plant, husbandry, all the things that go with farming in the world, where you create things that get bigger and better, like an apple. We don't have apples naturally growing in Alaska, or oranges or lemons. So it only makes sense that those things still retain some origin from the Russian bringing to us. So like a carrot, a turnip, cabbage, peas, peas I guess in Russian is kind of like a goroki. An orange, yeast, just a package of yeast for making bread. Bread itself, by the way, is chliba. That's a Russian word. Sugar would definitely not be something that grew in anywhere near Alaska. It would have been imported and traded to us for our tea and our coffee, both of which are Russian origin loanwords. Both of them are Russian origin. Sugar is sakal, and even in neighboring parts of Tenina, our neighboring Athabascan language, it's sakal, it's still Russian. Honey, even though we would have honey growing naturally because of bees, I guess the word that we use for honey comes from a Russian origin. Vinegar, we probably never thought of how to make vinegar or even what to use vinegar with. But once we did and used it and traded it, that was Russian. Apples, yablagi comes from a Russian origin word. Onion comes from luk, Russian origin. Potato, galduka, Russian origin. Milk. Milk I add here as a food, but it's not really a plant, is it? Of course not. But just as an example, milk is ba, or we sometimes say sliba. An olive, not like we grow olives, they come from, like Italy and stuff, but they might have been traded in cans, and that is oliva. So anyhow, we'll try episode 109 soon. I hope you'll join us.